I'm excited. Salam. Hello, Zineb. Great. Welcome. Amandine from LA. Hello, Amandine, of course. I love this. What time is it in LA, Amandine? Okay, okay. Hello to everyone that is connected. Get ready. Get ready. Hello, hello. I love that it's also in Petit Comité. It's 12:03. Okay, you're ready. It's beginning of the day for you. I love how to say beginning of the day because I take no client before actually midnight, midday. It's like mornings is like one of the perks of owning your own business and handling it through. Welcome. Hello to everyone. Okay. I'm really excited to have you here tonight. Let me close this here. Great. Feel free to comment. I will be sharing really exciting news with you today. Oh my God, I'm over the moon. When I learned this through and I applied it and I applied these techniques with my client and the results that came from it, oh Lord, I'm looking forward for it to unfold for even more souls on this earth. Honestly, I'm excited. Hello to everyone that is coming. Okay. All along, I will invite you to write on the chat because I will be checking it out as well. The other thing that I want to share is that make sure you are in a place where you have space for yourself. It's not like you're doing something at the same time. This is also why I chose most of my clients are in France. This is also why I chose 9 p.m. for this masterclass. Okay, so make sure you're like all set. You have notes, be writing notes so you can use it. The goal of this mastermind. I'm so used to masterminds. The goal of this masterclass is not to just be like, oh, I'm learning so much. Okay, here. The goal of this masterclass, the goal is not to be like, oh, I'm learning so much. This is amazing and da da da. And then you don't apply anything. Apply it. Okay, there's going to be a before and after this masterclass together. And the goal is money transformation. I will be sharing the 3 pillars with you and dive into it a bit deeper. And okay, if you're ready, literally type yes in the chat. Go for it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yes, Zineb. Yes, Kautar. It's so nice to see you, Kautar, as well. Yes, Zineb. Hmm. Let's do this, okay? Yes, Mariama. I love it. Okay, so what you're going to do is really shift this money space of yours. Because chances are, if you feel stressed every time you think about money or every time money shows up, it's going to be a lot harder to receive more. So you're like, I want more money. And then you're like, no money. Okay. So what we want to do is secure that system so you can receive a lot more. So the money transformation you're about to experience, of course, it's not done in like one day. It's like if you go to the gym and you're like, I want my dream body, and you're like to the trainer, you get in front of him and you're like, I want this in an hour. Okay. This means you need to apply it again and again, again and again, whether you are just starting your business or you already have a strong and sustainable business and you're launching something new. Or, for example, things like you're experiencing 20K, zero, 30K, 10K, and you're like doing this roller coaster with it. And you're like, okay, I'm doing things that work, but which one is it that is working? Okay, what is the secret ingredient in this? How do I calibrate myself? Apply it again and again, again and again, again and again. It's the same thing when you want to build on muscle, for example, you go to the gym again and again, again and again, again and again. And what happens is that the muscles breaks first. You get like micro breaks everywhere before it actually gets stronger and you build on muscle. And I want to share this before we start. Being a business owner, because chances are you are business owners on this today. how to say this? It is not made for everyone. It is not for the faint-hearted. Okay. So if you're like, oh, I have an idea and I want to launch this and serve, because selling is serving. Okay. If you're like, I want to serve this, and then you start serving it and you're like, but no one cares about it. And you talked about it 3 times in your entire freaking life. Okay. It's like, do you really want it? If not, you're free to leave the live, to leave the Zoom. Okay. If you're like determined to shift your money space, how you think about money, your relationship with money, the goal here is to start and work on that healing journey with money. Okay. There's 3 pillars. Type a yes or a one in the chat so I know you're like fully on and you're bumbling like I am. Bumbling? Okay, I'm not a native English speaker, so I wanted to say buzzing and I said bumbling. So bear with me on that one. Okay, I'll let you type it in the comments so I know you're like fully on. Super, super, super. I love it. Yes, I'm in. I love it. Okay. So you're going to write it down because this is very important. There is 3 pillars to your money transformation. The first is practical. The questions in practical are a lot about, I wrote down a few things because that comes back a lot. It's how do I sell my offers? Things like how do I budget? How do I invest? How do I do with my taxes? I'm afraid of this. Things like what price do I put on my services? Okay. Sometimes you want to launch something new and you're like, what is the price that I put? Things that are very practical. Okay. Those are the how to's. Okay. It's how do I sell on a story? Okay. How do I do this? This is very practical. This is the first pillar. Okay. The second, the second pillar of your money transformation is psychologically. Psychologically, this is about blocks and fears that you have in your money story, for example. Once again, if you're stressed every time money shows up, chances are you're going to avoid it. As I said at the beginning, you're going to be like, I want it, but nah, I'm scared of it. Okay. So we're going to look at your money story, for example. And there is like fears that shows up a lot again and again, again and again and again and again. What we're going to do is be able to identify them, sorry, so we can shift them. Okay. This is the second pillar, psychological. The third pillar is spiritual. And in that spiritual space, you get to shift your reality because you shift who you are. That goes faster. That also requires a lot more faith and anchoring in trust. Okay, this is what we call in divine intelligence, spiritual intelligence. Very important. Does it make sense for you? Have you literally written down the 3 pillars of your money transformation? The first one is practical. How to. Often when we are starting or when we are stuck in 3D, this question shows up a lot. Okay. The second is psychologically. You get to understand your relationship with money, how you can improve it. And this will help you whether you have a business or not. Okay. Same game. And the third is the spiritual space. Okay. This, if you're stuck in 3D, feels like very far. You know, things like, what can be closer to this? Like at first, when I had been told by I literally hired spiritual business coaches for myself. And when she was like, Mel, you need to practice more joy in your life. And Mel, the more joyful you are, the more money you make. Excuse me, I'm trying to pay rent. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about because I was stuck in 3D things. Okay. And whenever I would hear wealthy people talk about it, I'll be like, what the? Come on, get me in your clan, guys. You know, I was literally like knocking at the door and I'm like, how to questions, practical first. Okay. That's why I'm sharing here. Does this make sense to you? Type a 1 in the comments so I know you're fully on in here as well. And this is helping you. Okay, fantastic. Great. Makes sense. Great, great, great. This is why sometimes you will, like some people looked at me on lives, or for example, French speakers I would do lives in English and they were like showing up. And some of you are here, okay? I'd be like, Amel, I don't understand. I don't have a clue of what you're saying in English. Okay. Some of you asked me to do more content in French. And I know you're here, so now your English is a lot better. So my point is, some of them were like, Amel, I don't understand any word you're saying in English, or sometimes I would be a word I understand, rich would be a word I understand, but I have no clue what you're saying overall. And they were still coming every single night on the lives because they were like, it talks to me. So what I want to share here is that this means there is a language beyond the human language that you understand, beyond this human experience. And very often people think this is luxury when they are stuck in practical stuff. You know, does this resonate with you? Let me know how it resonates with you. And if you have questions, feel free as well to reach out right now. Do you have questions on those 3 pillars? Let me know. Okay, very important, very important, very important. Because I work on those pillars with clients on 101. Let me know if this resonates with you. Same thing, type a yes on the comment so I know it's serving you and it makes sense. Okay, great, 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 great. I see them. Yes, the yes is coming. Amazing, awesome. Okay, so practical, psychological, and spiritual. I want you to tell me, okay, practical is number 1, psychological is number 2, and spiritual is number 3. Okay, type in the comment which one you need the most help with today in your business, in your journey. 1 practical, 2 psychological, 3 spiritual. Okay, 1 practical, Florine, awesome. 3 Zainab, okay. Kautar 3. Okay, did I miss any? Okay. I'll let you tell me based on this, I will orient it because the goal is not to have like a nice thing and you're like, cool, I understood, but this was not very helpful. I want to have a clue where you're at so I can put an emphasis on. While you're writing it, let me tell you this. In order to change your money reality, okay? How to express this? In order to change your money reality, you need to change the reality that you are. It's so important because that goes faster. All right. So in your money transformation, the practical is like 10% more. Okay. The psychological is 50% more money in your money circulation. Okay. And spiritual is an extra 40%. Does it make sense how I explain it that way? So when you're like, I want to shift my money experience as a human being on this earth, okay? 10% of that work is practical. 50% of that work shift is psychological and 40% is spiritual. This is what I mean. Which one do you need the most help with? So important. We're going to do exercises today because I love being able to give you something you can use right away. I love to give you something that you can literally implement right away. There is no bullshit, no waiting, no, you get to experience it right away. Write it down and make it happen. Okay? Same thing. So I had one for, so what showed up is spiritual a lot more. So in the practical part, for this one's in practical, in the French speaking space, there is literally a bundle and it's about money. It's available on immediate access. You can click on it. You get the modules on their own alone, or you get the bundle of 8 modules together. And it's about money, intentionality of money. And I think that will be very key for you. Okay. And in that space, I talk about the practical. For example, I am putting an offer out and no one is buying it. How do I do when no one is buying my offer? You know, questions like this are very, very, very practical. All right. You have them on the bio. You can click and literally buy it right away, and it will help you. That is in French, by the way, because I know that the one who answered first, Florine, you're a French speaker and you have it in French. so you can use it. For the psychological part, what is your biggest fear with money? I'll let you write it down. Your biggest fear with money. What is it? You can write it down in the comments right away because I want to be able to help you out on that one. Okay, I'm going to take one as an example and show you how to shift it. All right. It's shifting. Money flies easily. Okay. Okay. Does that mean that you cannot hold money? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Kautar? If it flies easily? Yes. Okay. Because money that flies easily is kind of not a problem. You get a lot of money circulation going on. Okay. Taxes, I don't know why. All right. Okay. That is more on the practical. Okay. So if you're like handling the flow of money coming, okay, let me check this one. Let me see, coming in and out. Okay. So for the money coming in and out and the money flying by, it's almost like I can't hold it. What I want you to practice, it's very simple. I learned it from the Zen millionaire, very known worldwide about it. And he's like, every time you pay with your credit card or cash, I'm in Morocco, by the way. So in Morocco, we pay actually a lot by cash. Every time, say thank you. Say thank you, Allah. You can say thank you, God. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to that money in your hand that is circulating. You can say, it's the same for taxes. I help you out on those three that showed up right away, okay? Say thank you every time money is out. Say thank you because you did receive something as well in return. Okay? Money is a simple energy and movement. I give you that as an example. You know, when French nurses, for example, or nurses around the world, or teachers that are like, we're not really paid well. They're actually accepting that because they're paid with a different currency. That is recognition. That is the love they have for those children. This is why lots of healers go like, if I'm helping this world, I cannot actually ask for too much money because I'm already receiving so much joy and excitement and happiness from it. Okay. And it's like the balance is not balancing. Same thing here. So every time the money goes out, understand one thing as well in your money circulation. Every time money is out of your bank account, I want you to see the value of it. It's bringing you something, it's multiplying something for you in your life. For example, when I don't want to go and to the supermarket, I rarely go to the supermarket and buy stuff at the supermarket. I very often get it just delivered at home. Okay. Same thing here. I am buying convenience. I'm buying time. I'm buying peace of mind because I actually don't like crowded spaces. I like when it's very calm. When we went to the Mandarin Oriental this afternoon, it was very calm. The music is very chilled. When we get at the spa, the same thing. I love very calm spaces. I don't like when it's crowded. And same thing. This is what I'm buying. So I'm very excited when I receive my food because it's food and I am in gratitude about it. And I'm also excited because it helped me save time in my journey, in my day. I know it is simple, but this is why it's important. Everything is fractal. Fractal means everything that is in the small is in the big. So when you get to shift something really small, like saying thank you every time you use your credit card for money that is out, and every time you receive money in your bank account, you say thank you. This small little thing shifts something way bigger. You don't realize it right away. I give you the gym exercise thing, okay? If I go to the gym, or for example, I started to do this squat, and I did like 10 of them. And I started with 10 of them in the morning. Now I'm actually getting to do 50 in the morning. Don't ask me how. Because I was just like doing them and I was like, oh, I can actually do two or three more. I started with just literally 10. Does what I'm saying, is it serving you right now? Let me know. Let me know in the comment. Say thank you. Yes, great. Thank you to the money that is in and the money that is out. Same game, go with taxes. Say thank you every time you pay taxes. I know what I'm saying sounds crazy, but use it. Use it. First in a business, start, then optimize. Because when you start, you pay a lot of taxes because you don't know how to optimize them. Then optimize them. Go and see a fiscalist and get it done. But first, start and say thank you because you are on your learning curve. You are on your learning journey. Okay? The only way is through. The thing that will help you go through in your business is whether or not you truly desire it. Is that a burning desire of yours? Is that a part of it? Because if it's not, you're going to play the game of I'm pretending I want more money, but actually you don't want more money. Ooh, okay? Same thing. Get to say thank you. And I know it sounds easy. I remember Cassie Ward, for example, saying, one of my coaches, she was saying, she went to, so she works on coaching as well. And one of her coaches said to her, practice gratitude every day. And she was like, excuse me, I'm talking about making millions, because she was already making millions, but like extra millions. And you were telling me gratitude? Like, I say thank you to stuff, but you telling me gratitude is the thing that will help me through? How? Like, it's the same with clients that are going through things with their legal teams, for example, or with the client. And I'm like, say thank you to this situation. And they're like, excuse me? You want me to say thank you to the shit that is happening in my life? Are you saying what's going on? You know? Same thing. So say thank you every single time. And I say it to you again, the first time I heard it, and the more people told me about it in like the Zen Millionaire, for example, I was like, why are they all saying that? It must be working. And I started to do the gratitude books and I have them for years now. Same thing. It sounds simple because it is, but I'm not saying it is easy, because if you didn't choose it, then you're not going to apply it. You know what? That makes me think of something as well. One of my clients were like, ML, something I love about you is that sometimes you're like, shut the fuck up and apply. And I was like, you like that about me? But yeah, apply it. Okay. The other thing we can do here together, and I'm thinking of another client. We literally had a one-on-one and we talked about it. And I was like, I want to share this with you because she at that point she was already making lots of money. And she's like, she played the game, and I did it as well in my career. Okay. She played the game of making all of that money and then losing it all. Okay. And one of her beliefs was that she thought she was bad at managing money. Is that something you feel as well? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. 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 She was avoiding looking at her bank account because she was feeling stressed, shamed, and embarrassed every time she was looking at her bank account. So she avoided looking at her bank account. And she thought she was really bad with money. We are in the second category, psychological. What you believe shapes your reality. Which story are you choosing to believe? She also shared something else with me. She was like, I avoid educating myself about, she was like, literally, I avoid amount educating myself about money and money management and investments because I thought it was complicated. I thought it was hard. I thought I needed to, like degrees to understand it. Is that your case as well? And I'm thinking of you, Kautar, when I say that about holding money. Do you feel that? Let me know in the comments as well. Do you feel like, oh my God, before even managing and multiplying money, I kind of need to make some a list? Let me know. Okay. Okay. Your biggest asset, because you want to be asset driven, your biggest asset is you. Every time you invest in yourself, you get to multiply the wealth that you are. And I want to share this here. Okay. All right. I just accepted Huria. Welcome, Huria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every time you are, let me just do that quickly. Great. What was I saying? I forgot what was I saying. Um, what was I saying? God, I got so many ideas to share with you that I was like, oh, okay. If it's important, it will come back. Very, very key here for you. I want you to figure out your biggest asset is you. Yeah, very true. Your biggest asset is you. Thank you, Zenab. Your biggest asset is you. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can like, thank you. Thank you, Zenab. Okay, when I said your biggest asset is you, what do I mean by this? Some of you are like, I want to serve powerfully women, business owners, XYZ. Okay. And you're like, I want my clients to believe in me and I want my clients to invest in me. And you don't invest in yourself. I use the word invest on purpose here because every time a client buys from you, they're investing in themselves. Okay. My point here is that if you don't trust and believe in yourself, how can you expect your clients to do so? Math is not mathing here. Very important. So this requires backstage work. I'm a woman that serves in backstage. What does that mean? My clients are on stage serving powerfully their clients, and they go backstage when they finish whatever they're serving. Okay. They go backstage. I'm here to help them now, to help them out, to support them in that space. If you want to go far in business, you need to build yourself a strong support system, and your coaches are part of them. Simple. When you're like, oh my God, this person, you would be so surprised. Like it just blew my mind. And I was angry I'm not seeing it. How many CEOs have still patterns of things that they have in their relationship with their mother or their relationship with their father? And you are thinking, because you see them on stage, those people, you are thinking, I don't have it. So one of the fears that I see a lot, this is why I want to talk about this, is I don't have what it takes. Is they have it, so I cannot have it. You know, it is not true. You have it all. You are born with it. It's about allowing yourself to receive it. It's about allowing yourself to activate that part of you. That is more spiritual. Does it make sense? Let me know in the comment. Type yes in the comments so I know it's actually helping you and serving you. Okay, yes, yes. Great, great, superb, awesome. I love that. So, would you say that, how can I word it for you to help you out? Okay, you're going to write it on paper. You're going to write, because I'm curious. I want to help you ask yourself this question so you can actually open that field. All right. What would it look like if, how to say that? What would it look like if you had a better relationship with money? I want you to take a paper not a tablet, a paper, okay? A piece of paper, and write down on that piece of paper all your limiting beliefs about money, your fears about money. I want you to write your thoughts that sabotage you. We saw them a bit earlier. I don't know how to do with my taxes, you know? I don't think I'm good with managing money, things like that. Oh, she has something that I don't have. Okay, she has it so I cannot have it. He has it so I cannot have it. There is so many bitches, business coaches in this in this oh my God, it made me laugh. You know, it reminds me of yesterday we were having dinner and I said a joke. I laughed at the joke and I started laughing at my own joke. And because my laugh was making me laugh, I kept on laughing. I was cracking on it. And it's the same here. So when you're like, there is so many business owners, when you're like, there is so many business owners. There is so many business owners in my industry. Yeah. In my industry, it's so crowded. There is too many people. I don't have my place there. You're literally sabotaging yourself. I was saying to a friend of mine, and also a client, when I was younger, I was playing this game and I was like, you know, chasing my little brothers and sisters. And we were just laughing, you know, when kids run after each other and you're like, sit the punk down. That was us as children with my own brothers and sisters. And what happened is that I used to take, because I'm the oldest, so there are like younger ones. And I used to take you know how like le balai, I don't even know how to say balai in English. How do you say this? Anyways, I think there's lots of French speakers here. So how do you say un balai? A broom. Thank you, Florian. Okay. I was like laughing. I was laughing. I was running and I was taking a broom with me and I would put it, this is the door, and I would put it like this in front of me. And I'd be like, you're so lucky there is a broom between you and I, because I would catch you. Because they're younger. They find it funny. You know, they're like toddlers. And technically, I am the one putting the broom horizontally and blocking myself. Okay? What is your broom? This is my question. All of that to say that. What is your broom? Okay? In your relationship with money, what do you put in front of you to block you from going there? Why do you feel secure in that other side? Because you keep saying, I want to be there, but you're like comfy in that side. Okay? Same game. So, what are those thoughts? I want you to write them down. And if you started to do it now on this Zoom, you can finish that later. Okay. And that was the first step. The second step is that I want you to burn it out. Burn it. Okay. Because that is a very simple action to put in place. But every time you put yourself in action, you get to figure out your answers. It's in action that you have your answers. It's not by saying, I would like to open this business and I think it would be a great idea. What do you think, sweetheart? You know, and you're talking to your friend that is obviously like buzzing for you and it's like, yeah, sure, there's so many people that want to buy it. And you're like, yeah, cool, yeah. What do you do about it? You know, what do you do about it? So most people don't put themselves in action because they don't know how. That's practical. They're afraid and blocked by their own mind. That's psychological. And they also block themselves because they don't call in divine intelligence. They're stuck in their 3D space. Okay. In the spiritual space, you have all the principles of abundance, for example, and principles of gratitude, principles of thinking. And this is so important. You want to remember this. When you increase your field of consciousness, you get to increase your field of creation. That's the thing about money. When you make money being at a pool, when you make money laughing with your children, okay, when you are in that space and you're not like actively doing something every single day. Like if you're working in a hotel, for example. C'est quoi? If you're working in a hotel, for example. Oh, okay. Or if you're working in like an employee as a 9 to 5. As a 9 to 5, lots of people are like, I feel like I'm working my life away. Oof. Okay. And they were like, I know I desire something bigger. And I'm not saying every person that is doing a 9 to 5 is saying that, because it's not true. It is not true. There are people that are very happy that way, and I'm happy for them. What I'm saying is, if you're on the Zoom tonight, chances are you ain't happy that way. What happens in that space is that your creation, okay? It's not like I'm exchanging my time for money. And then it always goes like this, okay? What you do is you create, it's a creation, whatever product, service it is, okay? And that service, you are selling it, you are serving, because selling is serving, okay? You are selling it, and that makes money. That multiplies itself. Okay, so important to understand that. Same thing. What is your creation? What do you want to create and put up service? Okay. And when it's, for example, the coaching industry, at first I was hearing this and I was like, well, for example, yeah, I do one-on-ones, so I'm exchanging my time for this money. I was like, I don't understand this wealth system. Am I blocked in the same thing? And at first, it was the same space. And after I got to understand something in that space, I'm saying this because there is coaches on this call, okay? And in that space, what you do, it's a structural coast, because coast, as it feels like a coast thing at the beach, it's a structural coast because that is you putting in the hours to multiply your skill set. You get better. When you have clients after clients, clients after clients, clients after clients, your skill set gets sharper and sharper, which means that the time you needed at first to help a client get to be divided by 3 or 4. Okay. And then you can create containers that make money on their own. But first, when you're applying it, you're putting in the hours. Yes, Kautada, I see you saying yes. Does it resonate with you guys? Let me know. Because this is a conversation very rare, like rarely coaches talk about, because they're like, yeah, coaches that talk about making money. Okay. They rarely talk about it. But it's true when you're like, oh, then I needed to hear this with pure joy, Marima. Okay. So when you are crafting your skill set, you are investing in yourself. And in coaching, by the way, it's always a co-creation. It's not you saving your client. You're not like, oh, let me save you. I got the secret answers, of course. I got the secrets of the secrets of the secrets of the secrets. It's like Russian stuff. Okay? That you needed because you need me to save you. Okay? And lots of coaches, I'm saying that like laughing at it, but lots of coaches do work on that system. Okay. And they get clients that are answering to that system, clients that pretend they want to be saved, clients that are not operating from a sovereign space. Okay. What I want to share here as well is that there is no system that is like intrinsically wrong. It's how to explain that? It's like strategies. Okay. You put a strategy in place and it worked. You proved that strategy worked because you made money with it. You have that the fact that this strategy works from your clients, from your mentors, from multiple people around you. Okay. And or it's like a proven technique. You apply it 10 times in a row. And I don't know, 6, 9, it doesn't work. And you're like, is that something else than strategy that I need to kind of work on? Systems are here to help you out. But systems are not the only reason your business can work. Energetic kicks in. This is where the spiritual part kicks in. Once again, when you get to, it's not the number of followers that make cash. It's your level of consciousness that does. Simple. When your level of consciousness gets to be expanded, your creation gets to be expanded as well. And guess what? We pay for higher caliber creations, higher prices. Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Type yes if this resonates with you. Type if you have a question. I would look at it as well. Yes, great. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Pa, pa, pa. I wanted to share something else with you. To get wealthy, I literally wrote it down like this. To get wealthy, do things differently. And do not be afraid to apply again and again, again and again, again and again. That's a game of numbers. Okay. I'm saying that to you. I recently worked as well with one of my clients, and she was like, your sales brain is crazy good. Mel, how the beep beep, excuse my French. No, how the fuck did you do that? Or how do you come up with those ideas? I literally worked in sales for years. I excelled at it. I got literally awards going on stage to receive rewards of the like in sales, premium sales, things like that. Okay. And that's part of sales and leadership. It's almost like it was so obvious for me. And I was talking to her as a client, and it was so obvious to me. And she's like, how people don't know you're a sales strategist, Mel. And I didn't think of actually writing it down. Okay. I didn't think of actually writing it down. Why am I sharing this with you? Because I want you to understand that with any clients, it's a co-creation, any field you are in. So do not position yourself as someone that is saving your client, because you are not. And when you do that, you are depleting them of their energy. So they allow you, if they are wanting to play a victim play, like literally, oh my God, it's not working, and da da da. Okay. And at some point, honestly, you're going to just be like, they will, if they show up in your world, you'll be like, red flag. Same thing. What I'm saying here as well is that you get to select your clients too. You are hiring your clients. I was talking about it to peers of mine because we were in masterminds and stuff like that. I do surround myself. I do as well surround myself with people that can help me through, because the only way is through. I invest massively in myself. Okay. And we were talking about this. It's so important to get how key it is to surround yourself with people that can help you. You need to create a strong support system. Hello, Jessica. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay. Very important. I want you to write this down. Who is my support system today? Write it down. Who is my support system today? And guess what? When I started, I didn't have cash. How did I invest in myself still? Money is not the only way. Okay? When you put money on, you accelerate the process. Simple. Okay? If gym places were €5 a month, no one would go. They'll be like, well, that's €5. I'm not going. Because you're paying $120 or euros every month for your gym classes. You are putting yourself there. Okay? Same game. That's not the only way still. When I didn't have cash and I was like, oh, I cannot talk like this. I cannot say, I can't do this. How can I? Ooh, how can I? Ooh, how can I? We're in the practical. What did I do in that time? I went and consumed as much content from people I wanted to be around. Because guess what? When we are successful, when we are wealthy, we love to share how we get there. Sure, you're allowing yourself to receive it. I was saying it earlier as well. There is one account I follow on TikTok, and this is this guy that says that interviews people. Do you know this guy? Let me know in the comments if you know this guy. He has like a channel of 7 or 8 million followers now, and he's like he's not Texas. I can't remember where is he from. And he's like, he has a mic and he goes and asks, "Is that your car?" And often those are like magnificent cars. And he's like, "Okay, can you share?" Oh, we, yes. Zainab, you see who he is. Same thing. And he always asks them, give me a second. Oh my God. Morocco does that. I love that. Oh my God. Okay. And this guy asks them, can you share with us a tip? I love that person because guess what? They love to share. Okay. And I'm talking very often, they're like, how much money have you made in a year? And they're like 5 million, 12 million, 50 million, things like that. Okay. Same thing. Give me a quick second because I'm thirsty and this thing is surprising me. Does it resonate? Do you know the guy? Zainab is the only person who saw the guy. Oh my gosh, check him out. Yes, okay, okay, okay. You can one of you share his name on the chat so other people can have it? And my point is, when you think, by the way, because you're thinking that you don't have money to invest, you have time and you have energy. Invest it properly. Invest it where you can multiply it. Okay? And surround yourself with people that are already where you want to go. Invest wisely. And you will see the more you do that, the more every person that is in your energetic field and is not matching who you are becoming, okay? They will disappear if you failed. And sometimes it's hard and we don't want to let those people go. And you can replace those people by sometimes it's hard and we can't let those behaviors of ours go because we don't want to let those fears of ours go because we got comfy with them. We get secured with those fears, you know? So what is your broom? Okay, the thing that you're putting in front of the door. Yes, the School of Hard Knocks. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Zena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, my point here is you can invest. You're welcome. Yes, you can invest your time, your energy in those places. And then guess what? It's very hard. Oh my God. It is difficult. It is crazy hard to stay poor when you're around wealthy people in their energetic field. If every single day you consume this content, if every single day you give to your brain their beliefs, oh my God, it's going to be hard to be poor. This is a how thing, okay? This is a how thing. Put yourself around people that are already in that energetic field, okay? And it gets to multiply itself. Is the same thing with money. Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comment. And answer this question. Do not just be like writing it and don't do it. Yes, Kautar, super. Who is your support system today? Very important. And if you don't have any, prepare yourself to invest. Because why would your client invest in you if you don't even believe in yourself or that you're worth that investment? Once again, math is not mathing. Okay. Yes, super, Jessica. Love that. Love that. What interview was it? Was it like you watched that interview and that kind of awakened that space in you? Amazing. Amazing. Okay. So, three pillars of your money transformation. You get practical. Those are how do I do this? Okay. That's 10% of the shift. You get the psychological part. That's 50% of the shift. Those are fears and blocks and how do you overcome them? Okay. And the third is spiritual. That's 40% of your money transformation experienced. Okay. Very, very important. I share it again and again. So what I want you to see is, are you investing in those three in your money transformation? Go and give me one example of a person that is wealthy and doesn't have a spiritual space. Yes, great. I saw Shandy Jones. Oh, yeah. Great. Yes. Awesome, Jessica. Same thing. So who are you surrounding yourself with? You, chances are, you coming and registering for this masterclass on money transformation is you showing that you're ready for it. You're spending time, you're spending energy, okay? And you're investing money because most of you are actually clients already. And those who are discovering me, hello, go and find, if this is not me, a business coach or a person that can help you through. Because the question is, who is your support system today? Are you investing in yourself? Because a wealthy mindset invests in asset. We are asset driven, okay? It is the purpose. You are your biggest asset. Are you investing in you today? Very important. Very important. Okay. And I'm sharing this with you because I went from making shit tons of money and I got scared to the bones. I got scared. Okay. And when I started to ask, and in my human experience, I created bankruptcy. I created going back to zero and going back under zero. Okay. I created that in my reality. And I was like, my God, I'm a money coach. Shame showed up. And I'd done the work. And guess what? When I started to ask people that are experiencing what I would love to experience in this human life, I give you an example. Vishen from Mind Valley, he went 3 times to bankruptcy. I started to ask the guy that wrote Père Pauvre Père Riche, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This man went through bankruptcy as well. Not once, multiple times. So the only difference between you now in this version of your reality, wanting to make more money and thinking you cannot make more money or you're blocked and stuff like that, and the version of you is experiencing a shit tons of more money, okay? The only difference is that this one dared giving it a fucking go. This one believed that she could do it. I'm saying she because there is only women on this live, okay? She could do it. She could experience it. She was allowed for it. She allowed herself. Who gives you permission? You give yourself permission. It is not limited. It is not limited. Okay? Same game. Same game. And if it's core to your heart, you will keep going at it. Because I went from bankruptcy and under zero to literally my first month opening business, 40K in 1 month. I went back to, how do you say it in English? Like when the government help you out. I went back to that because I was fearful. Okay? I took myself there because I was never there before. Same game. Did I spend my time judging myself again and again? Did I choose to stay in that roundabout? I was like, all right, if I'm experiencing this, there is divine lessons for me to collect. And I'm saying that to you now, but this is why being surrounded is key, because I was surrounded as well. Surround yourself with great souls to support you through. You don't have it to do it alone. You don't even have it to go through to go through pain for it. Okay? Same game. And I did collect divine lessons through it. I did see as well that the thing I was the most fearful about, I got myself there. the more you give to fear, the more you open that field in your reality. Oh my goodness. تهيجة الدفا معانا. For those who don't speak Moroccan, I'm just saying that to that fly to just fly away. Yeah, Zinab is an Arabic speaker, so she gets it. Okay. So my point here is who is your support system? Who do you surround yourself with? When you go through shit, who do you have that conversation with? Because I am here with my clients to celebrate their crazy months. And I'm talking six-figure months. Okay. And I'm also here when shit hits the fan. All right. Who do you support yourself with? And I want to add to this the trust piece. I thought I was very trustworthy, like in a sense where I was trusting people very easily. We're going to go deeper on that one. And the truth is that I was not. I was scared. So in my belief system growing up, having like girlfriends was actually dangerous. Let me know if this resonates with any of you here. Okay. It's like those kind of friendship were dangerous. Those kind of things, okay? That was it said in Arabic. And I grew up thinking, oh no, I can't actually be that close. I can have only like nice friends away, far from me, that can't really know me. And I learned through love how to trust, leaning into it. And I'm saying this to you, it's not from one day to another, it's not overnight. It requires you believing in you every single day. Every single day. And I got to shift that. And now my friendships are not just like friends, we are like sisters. And that core is so key because trust is currency. Very important. I got to learn how to protect my energetic field without blocking it to the wealth that I was receiving. Because I was like, oh, of course, I'm just protecting my energetic field. Blah, 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 blah. I was afraid of the love I could experience. I was afraid of the love I am. And that translates in business too, because I was afraid to actually open up my signature offers at that time. So it is not just about how to do things, how to sell in stories. It's about calibrating yourself energetically. What I want you to do, okay, action once again. This is how you get your answers. Be in action. And that action is inspired. This is why you can go on the longer run. Okay. What I want you to do is to share an offer that you are excited about because it starts by your excitement, by your joy. What is the offer you want to share today with your clients? Okay. If you could have 10 new clients, sorry, if you could have 10 new clients literally coming to your business, are you going to be scared or are you like, yeah, I'm so ready for it? You know, I've been preparing myself. Demain, je lance mon membership. I love this. Yes, absolutely. J'ai juste trop hâte. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Yes, I love this, Perle. I love this. I love this. I'm celebrating you. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Yes, 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 yes. This is amazing. This is amazing, Zineb. I'm so happy for you. And I was also thinking, I love this aphosia. This is why I said Pearl. I love this. Excellent, Zineb. Okay. Now I want you to learn something. This offer that you want to launch, I want you to write this down. I want to open this offer. Write down the offer. Write down what gets you excited. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is create a payment link. How do they pay you? You can go on Stripe, create a payment link. How do they pay you? Okay. And you share that. You write a message to 10 new people you want to work with, for example. You can do that. Be like, I love what you do, and I would love to serve this to you. I said it that way because I want you to write it the way you desire to write it down. So I didn't want to give you too much ways. Okay. If it's not 10, find 5 people. Still do it. Okay. 5 people you want to serve. 5 people you want to serve. 5 people you want to make your offer to. Okay. And talk about your offer every single day. Yes, tout est déjà prêt, Inch'Allah. Yes, 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 Zineb. Okay? Get ready for it. Get ready for it. And I love that you said that, Zineb, as well, because I want to share something tonight. I have an announcement as well with you to share to you. And it's really with you. Okay? I use Mondays as an empower day. Monday is a day I use to empower myself, and I use it with my coaches. That's the day I work with my coaches a lot more. Okay. So I kept this Empire Day going on, and I want to share this with you. It's like roulement de tambour. You will get access, you know it en avant-première here, to the gifted membership. What does it mean? Gifted is we meet each other on Zoom every single Monday, and we get to work on those 3 money transformation pillars. Okay. The first one is practical. The second one is psychological. And the third one is spiritual. Every single week, 3 times a month, we will meet and we will go through those ones. We will have this conversation. Yes. Yeah. We will have those conversations that we are having today. I love this. Yes, Marima. Those conversations, what we are doing here is calibrating as well energetically. Imagine you could have those conversations every single Monday and you get to apply. Imagine you can get to apply it like this as well. Okay. You guessed it. The Stripe link is already existed, but you know it en avant-première. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Very, very important. Talk about your offers. I want to go back to you because you will receive all the details by email. Okay. I want to talk to you about your offers right now. All right. I want you to write it down and to launch it within the next 24 hours. How do you feel about this? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, because then you're like, oh, I would love to do this. I would love to do this. And you're not doing it. And we're going to go through why you are not doing it. Okay. I can't wait. Loving it, Zineb. Loving it. Okay. And what is happening is that this space will grow again and again. You're the first one that is hearing about it. Oh, it's normal. It's normal. Oh, okay. I want to talk about this, Mariama. When you're like, I'm stressed about this, the moment you are stressed to the bones about something and excited at the same time, are you excited about that thing, Mariama? Let me know in the comments, Mariama. Are you excited about that thing? Yes. Okay. At the moment, you are like, and at the same time, you're excited. You're like, I'm excited. I'm over the moon about this. Okay. I want to open this to the world. This is why we talk it offers. Okay. This is why we speak about offers. At the moment you feel like this, that's the best moment to launch it. It does not have to be perfect. Do it, start, and then optimize. Start and then optimize. Start and then optimize. Start and then optimize. Start and then optimize. The second thing I want to share here, it does not matter if you have people buying or not for this offer. It does not matter because first start. Practice it again and again, 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 again and again. Okay? Practice it again and again, again and again. All right? When I talk to mentors of mine that are generating millions, and I was like, did you already make an offer and it didn't work out? And you're like bummed about it. Because the truth behind it, this is why I'm telling you, it's so strong. Psychological piece is very important because we are human beings, okay? So key. The fear behind it was rejection. The fear behind it was, what if no one shows up? Do you have that? Let me know in the comments. Do you have that? Are you afraid if I launch something, then no one is buying it? If I share something with the world, no one is buying it, and I feel like, ugh, shit. Yes, okay, oui. Okay, same game here. Same game. Non, j'ai surtout peur de ne pas être. Okay, what are you saying? De ne pas être à la hauteur. Same thing. This is what I'm saying. Like the fear of not being enough is something you work on backstage. This is what we work on with my clients, okay? In the backstage. Do you think that any person on stage is always super at ease on stage? No. They have a team. They're not alone. You don't have to do that alone, Mariama. Okay? And guess what? If you launch something and you're like, oh, okay, I got 10 new clients. Amazing. But I'm afraid to not be à la hauteur, to not be enough for those 10 clients. Okay? I want you to understand something. You cannot miss your ideal client because they are also the best client for you. They are people and souls that have decided. So you are serving them even when you don't know it. It's like, okay, with a dear friend of mine, when we have a fight, we fight. And we're like, nah, 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 and then we work through it. Like, I am thinking about it. Like a friend of mine said something to me and I took it at heart. I was like, oh my God, you just said that to me and you don't know how heartful and painful it is. Okay. And we get to have this real conversation about what is happening for me backstage. Our fight is not the problem. Us feeling like this is not the problem. Being afraid to experience that situation and go through is what is limiting you. Does it make sense, Mariama? Tell me. Does it resonate with you? The 10 clients that you will have, you are the best person to serve them at that moment. I have full confidence that this match is energetic and is beyond. Yes, I am. Yes. Okay. Same thing. Imagine when I started, I give you my example full on, lead by example. Imagine when I started and I was like, but there is women like Cassie Awards that exist. Why? I cannot. I won't be à la hauteur. I won't be enough for my clients. I can't. There are people better than me. I cannot. Like literally, I imagine it that way. I cannot with that face, you know? Let me stay stuck here. All right? The truth is, that message or that service that you're doing, there is clients all over the world that want it. There are clients like this with, like, this isn't yesterday, this is dollars, notes, okay? They're like this. I want to find this. I want this service. I want this product. I want it. I want it and want it. And you're like in front of it. Oh no, I have it, but I ain't gonna give it to you because there is this person there that is doing it way better. And these people go like to that person and they don't match. They're looking for you because you have a unique energetic signature that makes them the best client for you. And you are the best client for them. The best client, the best coach for them or partner for them on that. A lie. You are the best ally for them. Okay? So important because you have a unique signature. Mariama, I want you to remember this. Yes, I want you to remember this, Mariama. Okay? And any person, every time you have a doubt about how unique you are, okay? I want you to do a simple movement. This هذه ما بقت فين تمشي. Oh my God. I want you to practice a simple movement. Do this. Are you doing it? You can type with that one, yeah? Do this. Okay? Let me know in the comments if you're doing this. This is very simple. Yes. Okay, great. Great. What I want you to remember here is that, yes, Jessica, your fingerprint is unique. And we do money like this. Money, money, money. Okay? Your fingerprint is unique. No one has the same. I am not in the industry of coaching. I'm in the industry of remembrance. I want you to remember how powerful you are. The message I share, some of my coaches share that message as well. Some messages, I see it with my clients. They share a similar message, but with their signature, with who they are. So they can connect with souls out there that I cannot connect with, that resonate with them in this human experience. Imagine if I go like, oh no, I'm not going to be serving my clients. Yes, Jessica, I'm not going to be serving my clients because Bob Proctor existed. What? I'm not going to do that because Napoleon Hill said it all about burning desire. I want even more souls to share the message that I'm sharing. I literally work with clients that sell services and programs about sales, about money. I am not scared of having more of us to share to this world. This is the same fear, Mariama, than if they have it, I cannot have it. If they have it, I cannot have it. And behind what you are saying, there is the fear of, like, when you talk about fear of not being enough, it's a fear of not being loved as well. And you need to remember that you are love itself. If you want to be, very important, if you want to be recognized, seen, heard, loved, you need to recognize yourself, hear yourself, see yourself, love yourself. The way you treat yourself is showing the world how they can treat you. What are you going to be allowing? Let me know if this helps you in the comments. Yes, I see that. Hearts. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, why am I doing this tonight? Because I love this format of showing up every week and we work on it. You can share, this is going to be like hot seats. Okay. So you can share your questions on the practical as well. So every week we're going to cover the practical, we're going to cover the psychological, and we're going to cover the third part, the spiritual of your money transformation. I want you to find, it's named Gifted. I want you to find and see how gifted you are. And it's about sharing that gift to the world and serving powerfully this world. Serving is selling. So get ready to sell a lot more. Get ready to be visible a lot more. And the reason why I'm doing this one on Zoom and not on a live, I actually had this message so many times going like, every time you show up live, ML, it's like a masterclass. It's true. And what I want to share here is that I want to be able to open this space. Gifted is going to be every Monday, 3 times every single month. Okay. And we are going to gather and we're going to have those conversations. Practical, psychological, and spiritual in order to help you in your money transformation. Yes, I love this, Jessica. Absolutely. Okay. You are the first one that is hearing about it. And honestly, this is supposed to be an email sent to you after the masterclass. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to share it now because I'm excited about this and I know it's going to be helping them. Imagine having a conversation like this every single night. And I already have an agenda for it, but you can also ask your questions, okay, all along and be like, Amel, for example, I'm selling this offer at that price point, and the truth is that I'm scared of this, this, and this. And we get to talk about it. Okay, that can be, Amel, I got this thing with a client, or Amel, this client is in this container, and I would love for her because I know is the next best thing for her, this container. How do I actually get to share this message with her? And we get to work in the backstage of what is the fear for you, how you can get detached, because how many clients are buying doesn't sign your value whatsoever. Okay. So important. You get to share those questions. This is a business container. Gifted is definitely a business container because I want you to be able to ask your questions of how do you sell in stories? How do you prepare your emailings? Because we worked, for example, with a client on 101, we worked on that, on her email sequencing. With another client in 101, we worked on how he can plug energetically. And he was like, Amel, I got two answers right away. People buying from those emails because I didn't think of actually making that extra sale. You are serving your client every single time they're buying from you. It's a gift, okay? And it goes beyond who you are, okay? In this human experience, in this 3D based experience that we are having. All right. If you need this support system, if you have decided to stop being blocked in your relationship with money, if you have decided that being around like this all the time and not being able to sell your offers, not knowing the strategic games behind it, the gymnastic it requires, and you're like, I wish I could actually ask those questions, this is the place to be. And you get also the energetic ascension because this is a container, gifted is a container about sales, strategic, and business in the healing space. Okay. It's about strategy and energy. Strategy and energy hand in hand. Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. I'm excited. I was supposed to tell you after, but I love this. I love this. Okay. You will be receiving the details. Let me know if this resonates with you, literally in the chat. Yes, super. Fallait que ça sorte. Yes, 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 absolutely. I also walk my talk. I don't just talk, I walk my talk. J'ai hâte. Yes, Zined. Absolutely. And you get to ask those questions, okay? You're going to have a special prize because you're an avant-première. This is why I wanted to do this on Zoom. And those Zooms are designed to help you caliber higher, to help you in the backstage, okay? When you're preparing yourself, when you are licking your wounds and you're like, oh my gosh, this hurt me and I don't really know how to do with this. Or I got this fear, I don't really know how to do with this. Come and share this. I will help you out because this is my pure expertise. Okay. We're going to talk about this sales strategy and business healing together. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already super grateful for your clients that are going to benefit from it, because you're going to sign up a lot more clients from it. Shall you decide to actually invest in yourself? Shall you decide actually to get out of that roundabout? Shall you decide to stop doing like this? Okay, and self-sabotaging yourself. And also, the other thing that lots of people undervalue is that when you're surrounded, or when you get a place where you can actually let go of all the fears and blocks that shows up, and like, make so much noise in your head when you get to unload that somewhere else and then you can move freely. This helps you energetically because you're not energetically depleted. You're not like, I want to do this. And then you're like, I'm tired because of what? The inner conversation, the inner dialogue, the inner noise that you're creating. Okay. I also want you to answer those questions. Okay. Write them down. Who is your support system? And the other thing, okay, step one is writing down all of those fears that you're feeling, burning them out. Okay. That is literally giving a signal that I'm ready to move on. I don't need this. Okay. And when you are in a group, because you don't have to do it alone, when you are in a group, you get the power of the group as well. All right. Very important. Do you have questions on money transformation? Let me know if you have questions about it.